Warning, the following video contains MLP-related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal and not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony here, and I am back for another reaction! And oh my gosh, I am so giddy. I am so ready for this one! Okay, so, long time ago, in Equestria far, far away, just before I made my channel, I had discovered the series Turnabout Storm. And oh my gosh, I loved that series. It hadn't finished by the time that I had started doing reactions on my own, but I never ended up getting to react to it because by the time I started doing reactions, I had already watched the first like 3 parts of that series, and I was so into it, but I never ended up making a reaction to it because I had already seen half of it at this point, and I didn't want to just go into reacting to it at the other half. You guys want to be able to get the full experience, and I don't know, me from like 5 years ago or whatever thought that that was the best plan, which I don't know. But here we are in 2019, and after like years of being subscribed to this channel, they have managed to finally get out the first part of their what is supposed to be a sequel to the Turnabout Storm series. And it's the Elements of Justice series. Elements of Justice Turnabout Theater. And this is case 1, and this is the first half of it. And I say first half, it's still 56 minutes. That's going to probably include credits. That's still about 15 minutes of just solid video. Heck yeah, I'm so ready for this. Oh, I love Phoenix Wright games, and I love Turnabout Storm so much. I'm so pumped for this. I'm so glad this came out. Needless to say, this is going to be a longer reaction, so make sure you guys get yourself a drink or something like that, because you're probably going to need it. We're going to be here for a little while. But all that said, I just want to go ahead and hurry up and see this. But before I do, I need to mention that the channel this is from is called Ace Attorney Elements of Justice. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, so I'm just saying it now. Sorry, I'm just a little bit too excited for my own good. But hope you guys are ready, so let's go ahead and finally get started. In 3, 2, 1, go! You're being interrogated. Oh, hi. Who dat? Opponent's everywhere. Is this some kind of play? Oh! Oh, dang. Oh my gosh. They hanged him. Didn't they? Well then. Oh, that's right. Phoenix went back to his world after the end of the... Alright, cool. So how is he gonna end up being brought back? God, that ringtone. Yes! Nostalgia.
Right, anything agency. Phoenix speaking.
Hello?
No, I'm a lawyer. No, we don't publish anything. It's alright. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Not much of a misunderstanding, they're just dumb.
There goes another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Boss, did we get any clients?
Oh, that's the
no.
like
The
3DS
person
style
calling for this
graphics,
was
I
a
think.
book publishing company.
That's the second time this week. Where are people
Actually,
getting
no,
the
that's
idea
might be
that we
just regular
publish
DS now I think
books?
about it.
Maybe it's
Are you
the
sure it was
right
Apollo
part.
Justice?
They probably have mistaken right.
No,
with
that was
right.
3DS.
Maybe these writers should reconsider publishing their books if they keep mistaking words that sound the same.
As somebody who works in the library,
The clients
that's
pull
what
you
I
guys
say
up?
sometimes.
Sorry, Trucy. Not yet.
What's up, girl?
Aw, come on! You guys haven't gotten a case in over a month.
Oof.
Yeah, ever since that last big case, business just went as slow as snails.
Because no one wants to challenge
wonder
the
why
great
that
and powerful
is.
Phoenix.
If only I knew. We need to get some clients soon. We still gotta pay the bills by the end of the month.
Speaking of paying,
Shy of electricity and
Can we get
maybe
some
your
food?
licenses,
I'm
what do you
getting
have to
pretty
pay
hungry.
for?
Yeah,
For
all
this
this waiting for a
office, at
client
least.
is making my stomach growl.
I guess I can go for a few bites.
Okay.
I don't get any clients right now anyway.
About that.
It's settled then. Let's go get some Eldunes real quick and then come right back here.
Oh yeah, wasn't Eldunes
go.
like the noodle place?
I
Yeah, it
love
is.
Eldune's noodles.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't eat so much that you get a heart attack.
I mean, hey, that'll get you a case.
What in the?
What's
Oh,
wrong?
He's being called
I
back.
can't move my body.
Phoenix.
Daddy, are you okay?
I don't know.
Mr. Wright, your hand!
I'm
Huh?
going to
My
Equestria.
hand's fading away.
Mr. Right!
Oh
Wait a
god.
minute. This feeling.
Do you remember it?
Daddy!
Have I experienced this before?
Yes, you
Hold
have.
on, Mr. Wright.
I'm
We've got
so
you.
excited.
What the? I can't move!
Oh god, is he going to?
I can't move
Oh,
either.
they're all going.
I'm fading away too.
I don't want to fade into
Oh my god, they're all
What
going.
the hell is going on here?
Wow. Okay.
Die.
Equestria is getting more than they bargained for. But hey, that means Phoenix is gonna have extra help while he's there. And honestly, I love the mechanics that both Apollo and Athena add to the games. So I'm down for having them a part of the story.
Are we dead?
I sure hope not.
Unfortunately, I hope
Guys,
Trucy doesn't become
I
like a hostage.
think we can move again, and I don't think we're dead.
Yeah.
What?
Last time he was here, there was no castle. They were still in the library.
Don't know.
And
Wherever
Twilight
we
didn't
are,
have DLC
It's
wings.
huge.
I'll second that. I bet you this place is super expensive.
It was actually free.
What's with these thrones? Is this supposed to be a king's castle?
Well,
Why would there be 6 thrones, though? Shouldn't there be at least a king and queen?
Maybe the other four
Let's
are
say
their
chess.
friends or something.
Everyone would get a throne if that's the case.
Enough
Not
about
Spike.
the thrones. We still need to figure out where we are and how
they
we
took a while
got
for
here.
that.
Phoenix!
And they put the wings on her too.
Phoenix,
Yes.
it's so good to see you again.
Did that purple horse say something?
I heard it talk too.
Excuse me, but I happen to be a pony.
I'm literally shaking right now. My
It's
legs are just like
totally
bouncing like crazy.
talking.
I'm so happy about this.
Phoenix, don't you remember me?
No.
Daddy? How does this pony know you?
I don't know.
Phoenix, you don't remember me at all?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know.
Oh, memories! Ah! It's all coming back! I'm Twilight Sparkle.
This pony. Can it really be?
Yeah, I know, the DLC wings really do kind of catch you off guard.
Phoenix?
Oh, she's just
Hi.
gonna cry!
I remember you.
Yes?
Your Twi...
Yes?
She's gonna get
Twilight
wrong.
Sparkle?
Oh, you got it!
Phoenix, you do remember me!
She's probably like so
I
excited.
guess I do remember.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
So, what's
Is
the problem
Mr.
here?
Wright seriously hugging a talking purple pony
That's
right
what
now?
he should be asking.
I don't know, but I don't care. I'm sensing so much joy from the both of them. I'm gonna go join in on their hug too.
Twilight might be like, who the heck
I
are you?
want to hug the cute purple pony too. Come on, Polly, you hug the pony too.
He's like, nah,
I'll
bro.
lose my masculinity if I do.
Bruh.
It's been a while since I've talked to a human.
Well, it's been a while since I've talked to a pony.
Fair enough.
And it's been a while since I've lost my mind.
So, you tried to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria again, huh?
No, I just simply summoned Phoenix Wright.
Oh, okay. At least I didn't get summoned by accident this time.
Lol.
Hey, wait. Twilight? Do you have...
He's
wings?
noticed!
Oh, you noticed?
I'm
Yes,
a little
I
flabby
do.
too!
But the last time I saw you, you were just a unicorn.
Well, I received the title of princess a few months ago, and Princess Celestia gave me wings to go along with that title.
Ah.
So, I'm now an alicorn.
Awesome!
Wow. Congratulations, Twilight. It's like she went from a mere mortal to a goddess.
And
Oh,
all the
it's nothing
toys
big.
came out of nowhere.
After all, a title is nothing more than a title.
If you say so.
So, boss, think you can fill us in on what's going on?
Boss?
The boss man.
Sorry. Guys, this is Twilight Sparkle.
Hello, Twilight Sparkle.
She's
By
just
the
like
way,
right on it.
What's that tattoo on your butt there for?
My what? Oh yeah, it's my cutie mark.
Cutie mark?
I'm glad that she actually referred to it as a
It's
tattoo.
a mark that shows what your special talent is. Mine represents my expertise in magic.
Yeah.
Magic?
Oh god, that's.
I'm an
Oh
expertise
no.
in magic too.
Trucy's gonna lose her mind.
I thought you said magic doesn't exist in your world.
I
Illusions.
guess Trucy is an exception.
That's right. My name's Trucy Wright. I'm his daughter.
You have a daughter?
I sure do. Why is me having a daughter such a shocker to everyone?
So, who are these other two?
My name is Athena Sykes. I'm a defense attorney.
You're a defense attorney too?
They're my
That's
apprentices.
right. I also specialize in analytical psychology.
You are? That's amazing!
Oh,
I've
goodness,
also
no.
been studying analytical psychology, and it's such an exquisite subject.
They're gonna geek out.
No, right? I've been also using analytical psychology in court too.
I know, and it's actually.
Do that?
Yes, it's really
Sure
cool.
can.
It's really
helped us
cool.
out of some
I'm
tight spots
spitting all
during
over
some of our
myself.
cases.
It's really cool.
Well, Apollo?
Oh, sorry. I'm Apollo Justice. I'm also a defense attorney.
Yes, we have 3 of them.
Wow, I have an entire team of defense attorneys.
The whole posse's
Sure do.
here.
Apollo has a power he uses in court, like Athena.
What's that?
Well, I have a strong sense of sight, so I'm able to perceive even the smallest nervous habit of someone who is lying.
You can? You must have really special eyes.
He's got you in his sights.
I guess I do.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all.
was.
Wait a minute. How are they all here? I only wanted to summon you.
Well, they kind
I'm
of
not
grabbed him.
sure. Well, they did try grabbing onto me when I was going to be teleported. And then they just ended up going with me.
That explains it. You see, when something gives physical contact to the subject that's being teleported, then that something gets teleported with the subject.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does happen
I
a lot in the
remember
show.
something about that, but I forget where I heard it from.
Wow, interesting. You think you could teach me how to teleport?
I don't know. I've never taught a human magic before, but I guess I'll teach you a thing or two.
Oh, I can't wait!
I can't
Hold
wait
on
until
a
that
sec,
magic
Trucy.
becomes too much for Trucy to
So,
handle.
Mr. Wright, how do you know her?
Huh?
How do you know this talking purple pony?
Oh, that's right. I didn't explain it yet.
Are you gonna do that
You
off
see,
screen?
a little
Nope.
over 8 years ago, I was summoned by Twilight accidentally when she was trying to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria. She needed help trying to defend one of her friends when she was accused of murder.
Wait, did you say 8 years ago?
Yeah? Why?
Eh.
It's only been a year and a half since I summoned you.
Oh.
Huh? How?
Time moves slower.
I guess because we're from different worlds, time works differently.
I guess that explains it. It's still a little weird, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, I agreed to help her friend, and ended up winning the case. I also proved that there was no murder in the first place.
So no one was sent to jail or anything?
Well, it was
Well, there were these
kind
two-
of still someone dead though. Oh. Oh yeah, those two.
Oh, by the way, Twilight, whatever happened to those two that were sent to prison?
You mean Gilda and Sonata?
Yes.
Yeah.
When Gilda was released, she met up with Rainbow Dash and the two made up. However, I haven't seen her since that time.
And Sonata?
As for Sonata, I have no idea. I asked the police about it. They told me when it was time for her to be released, the police asked her what she was going to do now that she is out. But she just looked back and told them, I'm going to help out all those who need it. I always wondered what happened to her.
I wonder too. Now that we
Indeed.
got that out of the way, I'd
I
like
wonder
to
if
ask
she's
you
gonna make a
something since
cameo
we
in this
got here.
series. That'd be nice.
What's that?
Why
And,
did you
like,
summon me?
Come back again is what I
Oh,
mean.
that's right. You see, I need your help.
With what?
Another case.
So, Phoenix, do you remember some pony named Rarity?
Oh, she being
Rarity?
blamed?
Yeah, she's...
Twilight.
Oh.
Oh, that's her right now.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, why, Phoenix, It's been so long.
Oh, a marshmallow pony.
Everyone
Oh, hey,
calls her a marshmallow
You're
pony.
Rarity, right?
Why, Phoenix, you do remember me.
I sure do. I remember you fixing up my suit when it got ripped up that one time.
Yes, I do remember that.
There's another talking pony?
Bruh, they're everywhere.
Well,
Get used to
yes,
it.
We are in a world filled with ponies after all.
So there's a lot more of them?
Yeah.
Yay! I can't wait to talk to each and every one of them.
Oh, why hello there. Who are you exactly?
They're friends of mine. This is Apollo,
Apollo,
Athena,
Athena,
and
and
Trucy, my daughter.
My, you have quite the team.
Oh, you have no idea.
Rarity, you think you should tell him why you need him? That's right.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Phoenix?
Yes?
What the?
Phoenix, I need your help,
Oh.
please. It's the worst possible thing that could happen.
Okay, what is it? Jeez,
I love the
almost ruptured
I
my
love the
eardrums.
dramatic zoom in for each
It's my friend.
phrase.
What about your friend?
She's been accused of murder.
Murder in this world again, huh? I thought this place was supposed to be peaceful.
I know, right? What the heck?
Okay, so I'm guessing you want me to defend your friend then.
Yes, please help her. She didn't do it. She wouldn't hurt a fly. How could any pony like her do such a thing?
I need to go talk to her first. I'd like to know how she's involved in this murder. So, where's your friend now?
Probably
She's in the
detained.
Manhattan Detention Center.
Yeah.
Manhattan? Where's that?
It's up northwest from here. It's the biggest city in Equestria. You'll need
Oh
to
yeah,
go
because
there
they were
using
always
the
in
train.
like Ponyville basically.
I don't
most of
have any
this
money
in the
for the
last one.
train.
No need to worry. I shall take you there and help you pay for the tickets.
Okay, but might I ask, how are you so sure she's innocent?
Well, she just simply doesn't have the heart to do so. She has a very promising career, might I add. It'd be foolish for her to simply throw that away. Please, Phoenix, you must help her.
Well, I will
Should I
say
really take
criminals
this
can be
case?
foolish.
Still feels weird that I'm defending a pony from another world.
You've done it before, mate. Come on.
Rarity looks desperate.
Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get paid this time.
Let's go meet her then.
Mr. Wright, what about us?
Come with me.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to stay in the castle and wait for us.
Oh, come on, really?
No.
What are we supposed to do while we wait? It's not like we have TV to pass the time, you know.
You don't
I'm
know that.
actually interested in seeing the city. It could be fun.
Yeah, Daddy, don't leave us here all bored.
I know you really should go with them
Okay,
though.
okay, you guys can come too. Rarity, do you think you can pay for their tickets as well?
Not a problem.
She is arguably one of the richest
I get
ponies
to see more
in the
cute
world,
ponies.
in their world.
Yeah, nothing but a bunch of neon-colored equines everywhere we go.
Oh, Phoenix, I almost forgot. You're going to need this.
Your badge?
What?
Your attorney's badge for Equestria.
Yes.
Oh, great. Not this ridiculous badge again.
Yes. The super flashy
Gonna need
pink
to get out
badge.
here in this world anyway.
He's gonna get laughed at. Heart-shaped badge gives the privileges of an equestrian defense attorney. Nice!
Oh my gosh!
There you
that
go.
badge is so cute. Can I have one of those too?
I think she only has one.
Sorry, Athena. I only have one with me.
Aw. Why does Mr. Wright get all the cool stuff?
Because he's the main
Never
character.
mind that. Let's go to the detention center.
Oh gosh, my legs have not stopped shaking since I've started watching this. I am just so happy.
Wow! This place is huge!
It truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? The tall buildings, the
Giant
stores, the
freaking
entertainment,
city.
and just the atmosphere of this place is absolutely exhilarating.
You're way
All
too
that
excited.
and a taxi.
What are you talking about? There's taxis everywhere.
It's best not to talk about it.
I wonder if I should start my own
Because they're
show
either rude
here.
or they don't stop for you.
I think I'd make
Or
good
someone just
money
hurries up
over
and takes
here.
it from you.
Trust me, Trucy, the money over here isn't worth anything in our world. I've never been so close to a sports car in my life.
Everywhere we go, all of these ponies are always staring at us.
Well, you're
Oh,
a
don't
human.
worry. You'll get used to it. It was awkward for me when I was the only human here last time. So, Rarity, where's the detention center?
It's right down the street.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go! Oh, hi!
Whoa, these ponies look super tough.
They're military.
State your business. Well, I'm a defense attorney. I'm here to meet someone.
Let's show us your badge, sir.
It's
Oh,
nice and pink.
Here you go.
Permission granted. Go right ahead.
Hey, what about us?
Sorry, but attorneys with official equestrian badges can only enter.
Lame.
What? Does my badge not count for anything?
I'm afraid that badge isn't legible for this town.
Oof.
But look at it! It's shiny and official! I am not going through this again!
I'm afraid you are, lady.
Sorry about her. She gets upset when she doesn't get what she wants.
What? Hey, I'm not some spoiled brat, you know.
It's alright, guys.
No, but you have some
I'll be
swings.
right out as soon as I'm done in there.
I'll make sure she doesn't flip any of these guards while you're gone.
Hey! I'll flip you if that's what you want.
Do you mean like flip the bird, or do you mean like literally like flip them over? Either way, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't end very well for her if she did that towards the guards.
No matter how many times I come in here, it always gives me the creeps. Even if it is in another world. I wonder where...
Oh, are you the ones who came to see me?
I'm a human, so probably. Oh, it's Coco!
Oh, are you supposed to be Rarity's friend?
Yes.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just that I have a headache for some reason.
So, what's your name?
Coco Pommel. Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright.
I'm actually okay with
Rarity
this voice.
told me you'd be here. She wants me to defend you.
Oh, so are you going to defend me? I didn't expect a human to defend me.
How do you even know what a human
I haven't
is?
decided that yet. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions first.
You weren't around when the last
Okay,
time you showed
mister.
up was.
So, you think you can tell me a little about yourself, Miss Pommel?
Of course. I'm a costume designer here in Manhattan. I design costumes for plays over in the theater. Though once in a while, I get asked to make designs for anything fashion related.
Making costumes and designs, huh? You resemble Rarity quite a bit.
Oh, Rarity is a huge inspiration for me. Before I met her, I was the assistant of some pony who would always tell me that it's every pony for
Ugh,
themselves
yeah,
in the
her.
big city.
I know who she's
But when
talking
Rarity
about.
showed up, she showed generosity to others, even though it started to hurt her.
Oh, that's an
When I
accidental
realized
S you
this,
left there.
I
Hurts
quit
her.
being an assistant.
Otherwise-
And Rarity gave me the job of being the
nice to meet you
costume
so far.
designer of some big place in Manhattan.
Wow. Rarity's made quite a change in your life.
All she said is she was a
My
role
life
model.
has become so much better because of her. I owe it to her so much.
Nice to hear that. It may be hard to find, but there will always be people who will turn your life around for the better. It's nice to know what happens in this world, too.
I know, right?
So, Miss Pommel,
It's so
do you
important
think you could
to-
tell me what
To
happened on
even
the
try to
night
be
of
an
the
inspiration for
murder?
somebody else.
Oh, it's just awful. There was a play going on and every pony who was watching was in sheer awe from the spectacular performers. But when the play was about to reach its conclusion, my friend, overall concept, fell from the catwalk with a rope tied around his neck, and he ended up being hung to death with every pony watching.
Ooh.
What? Wow. It must have been traumatizing to see such a
Yeah, I'd say so.
real life death scene in person.
The director and the police saw me on the catwalk after what had befallen, and they thought I pushed him from there with a rope tied around his neck. I got arrested on the spot.
Well, you were
I
in
guess
the
that
area
kind of makes
where you
sense that they would
fell.
automatically accuse you.
Still, just because you were at the scene of the crime, it doesn't mean you did it.
I know, but every pony who saw me thought I did it.
Rarity doesn't think you did it. She certainly
My
believes
my
you
question
wouldn't
is,
have the heart
who's going to be the
kill.
prosecutor in this case? Is it going to be Trixie again? Or is it going to
Although
be somebody
I
else?
appreciate her believing I didn't do it. It's not enough to convince every
Or
pony
what if the
else.
prosecutor is
I
the
see.
lady who used to be her
So,
boss?
what can you tell me about overall
That would be
concept?
annoying.
The victim.
He's the head costume designer for the theater. I work alongside him helping him make his costumes. He's really good at making designs for the costumes. He even custom made a fabric to help captivate the way the costumes looked.
So, what was your relationship with the victim?
It's nothing too serious if that's what you're thinking. We're just good friends who like working together. He's even teaching me how to design better so I could one day make a design of my own for another play.
So, let me ask you, What were you doing at the scene of the crime?
I actually don't remember much about that. All I do remember
You
is
have
that
amnesia.
I was hearing something that was happening from the catwalk, and I went there as quickly as I could. But after that, I don't remember a thing. The next thing I knew, I saw my friend being hung from the top of the stage, and the police showed up behind me and arrested me.
Huh? Why can't you remember what happened between those times?
I'm not sure.
So she doesn't remember what happened. This is gonna be a problem.
Anything else you want to
Was she
ask me?
chloroformed and knocked out?
Well,
She seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't look like she would have any bad intentions.
You still have your Magatama with
However,
you, I
I
think.
still need to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Good timing. A gift from an old friend allows me to see deep
so,
secrets.
Miss Pommel, at this point, I don't think you did it. But right now, I need you to tell me the most honest
So you're gonna see
truth.
some locks.
Did you kill the victim? Overall concept.
What? No! Of course not. I would never do such a thing. What is it?
Nothing happened.
This means she didn't do it.
No, but her eyes like
Okay, Miss
flipped
Pommel.
out, and that was
I trust you.
actually a really good
I'll
effect.
take your case.
You will? Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. I feel so relieved right now.
The question is, though,
Okay, I think
is
that's all the
there
information
no
I
reason
need.
to use that
Thank
on
you
her
for your time, Miss
at all?
Pommel.
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Wright.
There might be a different question you need to ask
before you
her for that
leave,
Magatama to work on
Do you
her.
think you could tell Rarity I'm all right? I don't want her to worry about me.
Of course. I'll make sure to tell her that.
Thank you.
I'll prove that you didn't kill anyone. I promise you that.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Wright. I guess I'll see you later then.
All right.
See ya.
Back with the posse. Hopefully that didn't cause too much trouble while he was in there.
So let me see if I've got this. Earth ponies are in charge of the agricultural affairs, unicorns can perform magic-related things, and Pegasi can control the weather?
That's right.
Oh,
Wow, this world is so different from ours. Weather goes on its own in our world.
Yeah, if I was a Pegasus, I would make it so it wouldn't get so cold in the winter.
I think everyone would do the same thing.
If it's as cold as you say it is, then how about I make a thick and fabulous coat for you? I'm sure it will help you out on your cold days.
I think I'll pass on that.
Bro, you should take that offer.
I guess because
I'm pretty sure
not
it ended
a
up being
unicorn,
pretty
I
comfy.
can't learn to teleport, can I?
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Humans work very differently from us ponies.
Hey guys.
Hi, Mark.
Phoenix! So, how is she?
She's doing fine. She explained everything.
So, what happened on the night of the murder?
The victim had his neck tied up by a rope and was dropped from a high elevated spot. He was hung to death pretty much instantly.
Whoa, that actually sounds very gruesome.
Yeah, it's
What
murder.
a horrible thing to witness!
Or death, at least.
Wait, you were there where the murder happened?
Well, yes. I was watching the play when it happened. Coco gave me a ticket to see the show. I thought the show was sold out, but she gave the last ticket to me.
Ticket to see the play, Henny at the Hills, last ticket sold, has number 5,000 in the back.
Oh, it was horrible. I couldn't bear to think about that dreadful image. Not only that, I saw her being taken away by the police. The moment I saw that, I had to ask Twilight to find a good lawyer.
So does that mean that there was
And who
potentially
better than you to help us
5,000
with this
witnesses?
case?
I guess I have lots of experience with murder cases. I'm always there to help out someone who's been accused of a crime they didn't commit.
And that's Mr. Right for you. Always there to help when someone's in need. He even helped me when I was accused of murder.
You were accused for murder?
Yes, she was. And that was an
Yes.
interesting case.
I was accused of killing my own mother.
Mother? Why, that's horrible.
I know, it was. I felt so alone that everyone started to go against me. It's like all the stars of the night disappeared from the night sky. And the next thing I knew, all I could see ahead of me was darkness.
Objection!
But Mr. Wright, he believed in me. He stuck to his true beliefs, and not only was I not guilty, he found the real killer, and I was able to save a dear friend of mine when he was going to be given the death sentence for the same crime.
That's smoke smell.
That's right. In fact, I even lost my best friend because of that same killer. I was so heartbroken
Oh,
when I
yeah,
found out
that
he'd been
guy.
killed. I've taken a leave of absence and I left my friends behind. I went to find the truth on my own, and I ended up starting to doubt Athena. I even went against her in court.
Yeah.
I still wanted to believe in her, but it was really hard to do so with all this doubt inside me. But Mr. Right made sure I was able to believe in her again. At that point, I did believe, not only in Athena, but in Mr. Right to finally bring the truth to light. Because of Mr. Right, the dark age of the law has come to an end.
I was even taken hostage during that trial, but Daddy ended up saving me after he won. Isn't he the best?
Wow, Mr. Wright. I had no idea you were such a saint to so many
You're a
people
scholar
in the
and a
world.
saint.
Always trying your best to find the truth and saving so many innocent lives. I'm beginning to think you really are the greatest defense attorney.
Don't inflate his head, please.
What can I say? I was just doing my job.
A job that makes you a hero. You're like a knight in shining armor that has come to save the day when things are grim.
Okay, you're boosting him up a lot,
Well, I
which
guess
is
I can say
okay,
I am pretty good.
but don't go too much. He needs to focus on this case.
Now that we got the feels out of the way, I think it's time we went
we
to
go.
investigate. So, Rarity.
All right, so we're about
where's the
halfway into
theater?
this. All right.
It's just right over there.
Well, what do you know? It is just right there.
Is that
That's
Applejack?
convenient.
No, that's not it.
Come on,
Is it
let's go
Applejack
inside.
on the theater thing on the right?
Get to the
I
bottom
don't
of
remember.
this.
What the flip?
Rarity, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
What happened?
Hey, how about you watch where you're going?
Oh gosh.
Terribly sorry.
What is that
I
voice?
didn't see you. Here, let me help you with all the... You!
Huh?
Uh-oh. Is it who I think it? Oh god, it is!
What are you doing back here in the city?
No!
Nothing that
Was I
concerns you.
right? Is she gonna be the
So
prosecutor?
You guys know each other?
Oh
You
no!
did.
I've no time to waste on you, Rarity. I'm on a tight schedule. So
She's
you
on a
better
tight
stay out of
schedule. Oh my
way.
gosh,
I
she
don't want
probably
another
is.
victory taken away by your hooves,
Oh
okay?
no! She will be such a problem in the freaking courtroom.
So, who was that, Rarity?
Nothing but a ruffian. Phoenix, should we get to the investigation now?
Oh!
Yeah,
They
let's get
actually
inside
brought
the
her
theater.
back.
Yes,
Son of a gun.
yes.
I mean, they had to bring somebody that we wouldn't like as the prosecutor, and she would fit the bill. Especially with Coco being the prime suspect. She has every right and reason to go after Coco because she's so freaking
this
bitter
is the
towards
theater,
her.
huh?
This place looks pretty empty.
Sorry, but the theater is closed. I
the
must
heck?
ask you to leave.
Who the heck's
Huh?
that?
Who said that?
Ugh, I know that voice.
I don't. Who the flip are you?
Hello? You guys deaf? You guys have to leave.
No, we don't.
Sorry, but we're here to investigate the crime.
I'm a lawyer.
Are you now? You don't look like a police pony to me. Plus, the police are already done with their investigation here.
I am the defense
Well,
attorney.
I'm
boy.
Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney.
Defense? Defend who, might I ask?
Why does it matter
Coco
to you?
Pommel.
The costume designer? So, I guess you know what happened here?
Why are
Yes.
you, like,
Overall
so
concept
surprised?
murder.
Yes, Miss Pommel was accused of murdering him. It's very
I
hard
always
to
thought it was
believe
pronounced
if you ask
Pommel,
me.
not Pommel.
So,
but...
do you work here?
I do. My name is Playwright. I'm the theater director. I am the one who makes sure that the plays in this theater are done right. I make sure everything I work on is perfect.
There we go.
I see. So, may I ask you how things work in the theater?
To put things briefly, we go through the writing process, rehearse, and then perform. I'm the one who does all the writing, because no pony else knows how to make things perfect like I do.
Aren't you supposed to have a team of writers when you're in the writing process?
Yes!
I would, but I feel that it's just going to slow me down. Pure genius.
Well, that
moves
also means you
lightning
have
fast.
nobody to point out all the
That's
flaws
how
you make,
things get
because
done
no
so
one is
quickly
perfect
here.
at anything.
I wonder if anyone else who's working here can keep up with this.
Everyone has
Jeez.
flaws.
So, what's your relationship with the defendant?
Oh, she is fantastic! Coco and overall concepts make a great team. Whenever I'm in need of costumes
Why do you
for
say
any
they
plays I'm
make a
writing,
great team?
Those two get the
Isn't
job
overall
done
concept the one who
fast.
died?
Whenever I see
So,
them
should you
together,
say
they're
they
always so
were
happy,
a
as
good
if they're
team?
best friends. I still can't believe she would kill him, especially in the middle
Yeah,
of my
don't
play.
talk about their relationship in
What
the
if they were
present
such
tense.
good
You should be saying the
friends?
past.
Why are you so sure Coco
Like
Pommel
Phoenix, you say
killed
were.
overall concept?
As
That it
much
is.
as I don't believe it, I saw something before the murder.
Huh? What did you see?
I saw Miss Pommel chasing Overall up the catwalk, where the murder occurred.
Well, she did say she was up there.
What?
Yeah, I saw her chasing him up the left side of the catwalk, quite frantically, I might add. I
Viewers
didn't
left
think too
or
much
the
about that, but after I
actors
saw the
left?
stallion's body hung in the air, I ran up the catwalk, and I saw Miss Pommel with lots of guilt on her eyes.
Isn't her name supposed to be pronounced Pommel?
Ha
Then the police
Thank
showed
you,
up
my
behind
man,
me,
Phoenix
then
Wright.
arrested Miss Pommel on the spot, then brought her back down.
I could have sworn that her name is pronounced Pommel. He says he knows how to make
He's
things
so on
perfect.
about it.
Tell you what, I'll let you have this layout of this theater so you guys won't get lost in here while you guys are investigating.
Cheers, mate.
Here, I'll hold up the map.
Got like this whole
This is bad.
posse of people helping him
Why was
out.
Coco chasing overall?
And ponies, obviously.
There has to be an explanation for this.
Maybe
Anyways,
she
I
knew that
saw
something
what
was
I
gonna happen,
saw.
so she tried to stop
Now,
him.
if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get me some lunch. Go ahead and do your investigation and whatnot.
Like, if you
A
knew that someone
stallion
was
with the
going
mind
to
of a
get hurt or
genius
die from
must
something,
keep his
you would
brain
try and stop them
energized with a
before it
good
happened.
lunch.
Well,
Given that
that's
she
it
doesn't
for
have the
that
ability
guy.
to fly or teleport,
He keeps
she would
talking
have to
about
run
how much
after
of a
him.
visual genius he is. I know he's a director and all, but it doesn't really give you bragging rights.
Still, I want to know what plays he's written. If they're as good as he says, then I want to see them. I'm a big fan of plays after all.
Let's get some tickets for the next showing.
Guys,
With what money?
should we
You
be
don't have any
starting our
bits of your
investigation
own.
already?
Rarity's paying for everything
Coco's chasing
in order to get
overall?
you here.
Is that really true? It has to be a mistake. Maybe somebody else was chasing him.
Well, we have to investigate the crime scene to see if we can find any leads.
Now, Rarity, you said you were kind of a witness. How much of it did you see? Did you not see her following him? Oh gosh, the rope is still there. I guess that would make sense. Man, that's like smack dab near the middle.
Wow.
Oof.
I've never been on a stage this big before. Oh, how I wish I could do my magic show here.
You're a magician,
That's right.
Kind of.
but you're a human. How is it possible for a human to perform magic?
Illusions.
Oh, I'll show you. See these?
Oh,
These
these
are
things
my
again.
magic panties.
Trucy, as your father, please be careful when you start talking about your panties.
See here? There's nothing inside them.
I see.
And now I say the magic words. Alakazam! And now let's see what's inside. Oh, let's see what I got.
What the? I was holding that.
When did you do that? Sorry, but a magician never reveals her secrets.
Come on, that's like different.
There has to be an explanation for this. I must study those panties of yours.
No,
Context.
you won't.
Context.
Even if
Context.
you examine these, you're not going to find out anything.
One does not
I
simply say
remember
those
back when
words.
Some college student was so obsessed with my magic panties that he stole them from me to study them.
Ugh, don't remind me. I've never seen someone so obsessed with someone else's undies in my life.
I feel like that's a pretty
All right,
common
let's get
occurrence in
started.
some really
See if
bad
you can find
colleges.
anything.
Well, we can start with this rope still hanging from last night.
So this is the murder weapon. It's tied up like a noose.
Well, no
It
shit.
was a horrible thing to see. I could almost see overall concept still hanging on that.
The name's a little bit
Considering
of
the
a
height from here to the catwalk.
trip up for me.
Death
Overall
is
concept.
very
It's a bit of a
likely to be
mouthful, but
instantaneous.
there's
At
been
least
worse
he didn't
names I've heard.
suffer.
Tied up like a noose, the murder weapon was used around his neck and fell from the catwalk with it. Yep.
I wonder how he got his neck tied up anyway.
Mr. Wright, I think I found something.
Maybe it was hanging above
What is
it, and then
It's
he
some sort of sparkly
accidentally
cloth.
walked into it while trying to duck underneath of it
looks
and slipped and
fabulous.
fell.
That must be the special fabric he was working on.
Special fabric?
Overall concept told me in his letters that
It
he was
looks like some
working on
kind
a
of like
special
space
fabric
thing
for his
one. You can see
costumes.
stars.
He put some sparkles on them.
Oh,
He also
sparkles.
said the fabric could glow in the dark.
Oh, that's
in the
pretty
dark
cool.
fabric? Hey, I think I know how he was able to do that.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, I do. I have a friend who used a costume like that. She used fluorescent paint to make the costume glow in the dark.
Oh, I think there was a trial that involved fluorescent paint.
Such a thing exists? Where can I get this paint? It might help me in my business.
Rarity, please. Focus on the matter at hand.
Too. I'm going to need some costumes that can glow for my shows.
How about I'll design some costumes for you? I have a few ideas that will give you that extra pizzazz you're looking for.
Yes, I'll be happy to take you up on your offer.
So, now that we're done talking about that, let's go look around some more.
You should probably investigate the catwalk.
That catwalk is way up there.
Thank you, Apollo.
As far as I know, catwalks are very rickety. I wonder why anyone would do a chase up there.
There must be some reason.
Well, if
Maybe
Coco
there was
knew that
something
something was
that
going to
was up
happen, she would still take the risk to stop somebody.
That Overall would run up there.
But yeah, I don't know about
Another
him,
question
though.
is, why would Coco go up there too?
She tried to warn
As
him,
far as
probably.
I know, she's never set foot on the catwalk since working here. Maybe something important to her is also up that catwalk for some
I
reason.
just don't know what he went
It's
up there
possible.
for. Unless it's maybe for, like,
Let's
maintenance.
go up to the catwalk and see if we can find anything.
Maybe that Mr. Perfect dude isn't so flawless, and he, overall concept, noticed some kind of flaw, so he went to go deal with it. And Coco saw something was going to happen, so she tried to save him.
So, the supposed chase
So
stopped
she
here.
followed him. Who knows?
My word, this is quite the height.
I'd be surprised if anyone could survive a fall from this height. So, you guys see anything around here?
Nothing so far.
Huh.
Hey, I think I see something.
Where?
There, those sparkles.
Is it evidence from that fabric?
It must be from Overall's fabric.
Yep.
This could mean that the fabric has been brought up here for some reason.
Maybe he was
You
wearing
think
it?
Overall and Coco could have brought it up here?
Maybe. Do you think there's a reason why any of them would do so?
Or maybe somebody else
The
brought
only
it
thing
up
I can
there
think
in
of
order
is they
to
subconsciously
bring
brought it up with them without
overall's
knowing.
attention to
Or
it and
maybe
get his
the
head in a
fabric was
specific
already
slot.
up here?
It's possible. It could be the reason why overall concept was going to the catwalk in the first place.
Interesting!
But it doesn't explain why Coco Pommel was chasing him.
Let's keep looking around then. I'm
Coco
sure
must
we'll
have
find
overheard or found out about something. What the Ooh.
Whoa! What just happened?
That was cool.
I don't know.
There's
I
tracks.
guess the lights are loose.
Yeah, there's a trail. Follow it!
Wait a minute. Did you see that?
See what?
There's something glowing on the floor. Twilight, could you turn off the lights for a second?
Yeah, okay.
Sweet.
Where?
Huh? There are hoof prints,
That took
and
you a
they're
second.
glowing.
I guess she was like turning the
It
corner or
must
something.
be the fluorescent paint.
Follow it.
So they've probably been left behind since the incident.
You think it could be Overalls or Coco's?
Does that mean the light's been
I'm not
on
sure.
ever since the murder happened?
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Do you remember what Playwright said? Coco Pommel ran up the left side of the catwalk, following overall concept, and then the police escorted her back down.
Wait, but those hoof prints, they lead to the right side.
Athena, how long does it take for fluorescent paint to dry?
According to Junie, it takes about an hour.
Does the paint contaminate your hands if it's still wet?
It does, but the only way to tell is if you look at your hands in the dark.
So, whoever's hoof prints these belong to went down the right side of the catwalk, but no one said that anyone went down the right side.
What? Then that means somebody else could have killed him. Coco didn't do it.
Alright, we've got a huge lead on this now. Still, now that we know these hoof prints belong
You
to
have to make
someone
sure that
else,
nobody comes in to
we
clean
need to
this up
find out
now.
who they belong to.
Mr. Wright, I have a suggestion.
What is it?
Take a picture of it.
If these prints belong to someone else, we should try and figure out where they lead to.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
that.
good idea.
Kinda said that already.
One problem. You can only see these prints when it's dark. I'll have to turn off the lights to follow them.
No need for that, boss. I have the thing that's going to make your hoofprint finding much easier. Here.
A
Flashlight.
forensic flashlight.
Oh,
Thanks, Athena. I'll definitely need this.
neat. A special flashlight that is used to detect fluorescent paint. Oh, that's really handy.
Okay, let's see where it ends first.
I'm glad you were carrying that with you in the office for some some reason.
It ends here.
The back door?
It looks like whoever was here escaped through here.
Ruffian! The coward must have escaped after killing Concept!
Very likely
I am very
he or she
intrigued in
did.
this still.
Now, let's go backwards and find out where these footprints begin.
Okay. So in the dressing room. I mean, that would make sense, I guess. Nice, easy way to get
The prints
access
lead
to
here.
the
I'm
room.
guessing this is the dressing room.
Interesting.
Look at all those costumes. I kind of want to try some of them out.
Hate to tell you this, Athena, but it looks like you'll be too big to get in any of those costumes.
What? Are you suggesting I'm fat?
No. I'm
Idiot.
saying that because these costumes are small, since they're worn by little ponies.
Oh, I wanted to try some of them out.
This is where
Oh, well.
overall concept usually works on his costumes. I can tell. There's a bunch of material scattered around this table.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Jeez, look at all
of,
those
like,
sketches. You must have had a
clothing in
lot
the
of
corner and
ideas for
everything.
making costumes.
Oh, he was simply genius! He played a big role in the theater industry. The only thing he lacked was time. That is, until Coco Pommel became his partner. She wrote on her letters that when she began to work as a costume designer, the productivities of the costumes doubled.
You know,
Those two must have been
I hate
pointed,
to
too.
ask, this is pretty morbid,
Mr. Wright,
but
on the table,
do
there
we
are
know
cases
where
of
the
fluorescent
body
paint
of the
and
deceased
some
pony
glitter
is?
next to it.
Because I can't help but go
So
back
this is
to
the paint used
Mr.
to make
Perfect,
the fabric glow.
but he kept talking in the present term about that pony's relationship with Coco, whereas everybody else seems to be talking about it in the
Get
past.
here! Let me put some on my cape and hat. I want to see if they glow in the dark.
I don't know.
No, Trucy, this is evidence. It's best to leave it untouched.
But I want to sparkle and glow.
Judging by its looks, this must be what the fabric used to look like before he added the glitter and paint.
I still wonder where he got this paint. It must have been awfully expensive, especially since he used so much of it.
Well, I guess we're done over here.
You think we've gathered enough evidence to prove Coco Pommel's innocence?
Not really.
I'm certain we do. Plus, we also have some proof that there was a third party when this
But
crime
unless you
was
can
taking
name that
place.
third party,
Oh, I know
there's only
Coco
so
would
much I
have
can
the
really
heart to
do for
murder.
you.
Won't she be surprised?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. We still have a trial to take care of first.
Plus, you have
I'm
no
sure
idea
you
what
do a
evidence the
fabulous
prosecutor's gonna
job
bring in
defending
that you
Coco
guys
Pommel.
didn't find.
I guess we can all head back to my castle now. Let's head to the train station.
Let's
I'll
head.
pay for the
let's
tickets again.
head the
Okay,
to
guys,
train
let's
station.
go.
That's what the subtitle said. Slight error number 2 that I've noticed in the dialogue, but most of it otherwise has been very, very good. 4 p.m.
It's such a long trip from Manhattan to Ponyville. I need to take a rest for a little bit.
I still had a fun time, though. I'd like to go back to the city someday. Maybe even go shopping.
You have no money!
How about I take you somewhere next
You
time?
have no bits.
I know some great stores that'll probably suit you.
Oh, I'd love to come with you.
So, Twilight,
Yeah?
didn't you have other friends? I remember that there were a few more of you.
Where's Rainbow Dash?
Well, we do. I wonder where they are.
Phoenix!
Oh, there they are.
Hey there, Nix!
Hey!
Hey, let me go!
Well,
Here
she's
are
gonna
the
be
others,
happy because you
Phoenix.
did save
Didn't
her.
think I'd see you around here again.
Oh, Mr. Phoenix, it's so good to see you after so long.
I had a feeling Twilight would try to summon you.
Oh, Daddy! I had no idea
Hey, one of them's
you
not
were
a pony.
friends with so many ponies.
Oh, great. Even
And
more
it
of them.
Looks like I don't think they have Spike with wings in this one.
Ahem.
I'm gonna imagine this is before that happened.
Counting on me so much. Well, yeah.
Because they're
These
excited,
two
they
are
can't
defense
hide it.
attorneys, Apollo and Athena. And this one is Trucy, my daughter.
The A
Nice
team.
to meet you all.
And Trucy.
So, Daddy, are you gonna tell us who they are?
Yeah. Let me see if I can remember your names. Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash,
Yeah.
Applejack,
Yeah.
Fluttershy, and, Spike.
Nailed it.
Tell you welcome back party. You know, because you're back to Ponyville. And you also brought guests. I love it when guests bring guests to parties. And those guests bring guests. And those guests bring guests of those guests.
Inhale.
It's just-
Inhale.
Mr. Wright, for the love of God, get her to shut up, please.
Pinkie.
Yell.
Pinkie!
Yes, Feeny?
Hi.
Don't you think it's a bit too early to party right now?
Too early? It's never too early for a party.
I disagree.
I have a trial tomorrow. I'll be too tired to defend if I party now.
I know how we can fix that. So, your name is Pinkie Pie, right?
Yes?
After Daddy wins the trial tomorrow, instead of throwing him a welcome back party, let's throw him a congratulations on winning the trial party!
You guys are getting way too confident in his performances here. He's only been here one time for one case, and we only have a little bit of evidence.
I try.
We don't know who the prosecutor is, although I think I know
The
who
most
it is.
hyperactive pony known
And
to
we don't know
man
what
for
evidence they're gonna
crime.
bring.
So we get to come to this party too, right?
Yep. You get to come too. What are your names again?
Athena. And this is Apollo.
You have nice names, but it could sound more fun. I think
Oh boy.
I'll call you Thena and Polly.
Sure, you can call me Thena. I have a friend who calls me that.
I think I'll stick to Apollo. I already have one little girl calling me after a parrot who wants crackers.
XD.
Hey, Nix.
Yeah?
I just want to thank you again for saving me back then.
No problem.
So you're the pony that Mr. Wright had to defend?
That's right. If it wasn't for
That's
him,
right.
I wouldn't have been able to attend the Wonderbolt Academy.
Wonderbolt Academy?
Yeah.
It's a flying academy. It's where Pegasi attend to become future Wonderbolts, the fastest flyers in all of Equestria. I've dreamt of being a Wonderbolt ever since I was just a filly.
They're definitely getting that like little
You're
squeak,
quite the dreamer.
like just right with her. I'll give them
Is
that.
there anything to eat here? I still didn't eat since we
Oh
got
yeah, what are you guys gonna be able to eat here?
That's right. We were going to eat, but we got sent here.
I got you covered for that.
Apples!
Twilight told me that there's a special guest coming here, so I made some apple pies and apple cider for every pony. Fluttershy also made some salad.
Yeah, I made you some salad, if you don't mind.
pies. I love pies. Don't mind if I do.
I'll take some pies too. And some salad as well.
Well, it's your only
I'll
option.
take a couple of bites as well. I am kind of hungry.
You said he's non-alcoholic, right?
Why would I need alcohol? It does nothing but make you tipsy.
Tell that to
Thanks for
RD.
the food. I really
Even the
appreciate
non-alcoholic version makes her tipsy
Don't
because she's just
mention it.
way too guzzled into
Got any
it.
gems for me? I'd really like a side of rubies in my salad.
Sorry, Spike.
Aw.
Bro, I'm pretty sure
Okay,
Rarity's got
let's
some
eat up.
somewhere.
We're going to need to get some energy for the trial tomorrow.
Oh boy. Okay, we still got a few minutes left. I don't know if it's for oh.
Trucy, what's wrong?
I just remembered something. All these ponies and that little dragon. I think I've seen them before when I was little.
What?
From
How is
TV.
that possible?
Are you gonna mention them
I've
on
never
TV?
seen them in my life before that.
I didn't exactly see you in person.
I've
It's
seen
like
the
I've
show.
seen a picture of you before.
All right.
Picture?
All right, the picture in the office.
Wait a minute. So, Trucy, don't you think that hat of yours is getting a little too small for you?
Well, it is a bit tight on me now for some reason. I guess my head got a little bigger.
Isn't it time to get a new hat?
Yes, it is. Let's get me a new hat, Daddy.
I don't know. These hats are kind of expensive.
Aww. Why do magicians' hats have to be so expensive?
Because they're fancy.
Well, I'll just get a hat another time. Oh, wait. I think I already have a hat for you.
You do? Let me see. Let me see.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So while he gets it,
Here,
she gonna
I found one.
Wow, a blue hat. You must really like the color blue, Daddy.
Well,
What
that's a
can I
good
say?
choice.
It's my favorite color.
My man.
I want to try it on.
I mean, I know I'm wearing red right now, but
Something fell out from the hat. What's this? Hey, Daddy, it's a picture of you. And it's with some really weird colored horses.
lol.
Huh? This picture. I got this from Equestria. I remember these guys. These ponies.
Correct.
So, Daddy, who are these horses? Are they magical like me?
Yes, actually.
This. I doubt she'll believe that I went to another world to defend another pony.
Well,
It's a long story, Trucy. I feel a little too weird to talk about it. How about I tell you later?
Oh, fine.
That's about how everybody probably was when they first wanted to admit to somebody else that they were a brony. Years ago.
I doubt you remember our conversation, you know.
Well, about that.
Trucy, that picture. It wouldn't happen to be still in your hat, would it?
Let me check.
What isn't in that hat?
Here it is.
Hey, I remember this picture. This was after Rainbow Dash's trial.
I'm glad they brought this back.
I remember we all yelled objection in this picture.
Hey, how come I never saw this picture before?
Well, it wasn't Trucy's hat, so we wouldn't know.
That hat's a void.
Just as I thought. Everyone is here. Twilight Sparkle,
Well,
Rainbow
Tracy's
Dash,
not here.
Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Spike, and
Who that one?
Trixie.
Trixie?
Trixie.
The great and powerful Trixie. She was the prosecutor in Rainbow Dash's trial.
She tried to get the guilty verdict on me as revenge on Twilight.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be getting
Revenge?
kind of something
For
similar
what?
with Coco, I imagine.
Let's not talk about that.
So,
I
speaking
am.
of Trixie,
I'm so
how is she
certain
doing
that
now?
that pony's gonna be.
Did something happen between you guys?
About half a year after the trial, she came back to Ponyville to seek revenge.
Oh.
But I thought she got over it.
I guess something overcame her. She used this alicorn amulet to become a better magician than me. I had to
Okay.
take it off of her because it was corrupting her
I
mind.
thought this happened.
What did she do?
After the Alicorn Amulet thing.
Kicked
Never
Twilight
mind.
out of Ponyville and took over the town. We had to trick her into taking off the amulet.
Oh wait, yeah, no, that does
After
make
realizing
sense.
what she's done, she just apologized to me.
Apologize? I never
This is gonna be
expected
long
her to
before
do
Starlight
that.
was ever a part of this.
Me neither. After that, she left Ponyville and I haven't seen her since.
So this is probably
Phoenix?
in like
Yeah?
season 4 of the
Enough
show.
about
I would
us.
imagine.
Let's talk about you. How have you been for the last 8 years since you've left Equestria? You know, just wondering.
Ooh, a story. I want to listen. I love stories.
We're gonna probably find that out
Come on,
next
Daddy,
time.
tell them all about the exciting adventures you had as a defense attorney.
They're so freaking like ready to hear all about it.
Well, let's start off with this.
Cut the black. Knew it. To be continued. Is that Blue Blood? What does he have to do with this? Oh, that's interesting. It looks like the same person who voiced Coco Pommel is also voicing Suri. So she is the prosecutor. She'd be basically prosecuting against herself in a weird way. That would be interesting. What does Blue Blood got to do with it? I doubt that he would be a prosecutor. He just doesn't seem like he has the intelligence to do it. Huh. You know what's gonna suck? Is that it is probably gonna be another huge wait in order to get this other half. And I'm so already invested in this. Fan-made sequel is based on Neil Artemis's original series Turnabout, which was a great series. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so glad that this finally came out. I'm so glad I never gave up on this channel and stayed subscribed to them waiting for them to release this. Gosh, this was so cool. Oh my gosh, okay, wow, okay. This was really solid. It had a, like, slower paced start to it. Like, it didn't just go, like, right into the trial, or, yeah, like, not into the trial or hunting for, you know, evidence or anything. But that makes sense. It's been 8 years for Phoenix and about a year and a half for Equestria since the events of Turnabout Storm. So there's a lot of catching up to do. And there's other characters need to be introduced, some background, explain like what their talents are for those who aren't really familiar with, you know, Athena and Apollo, like what they can do, just in general get to know the characters a little bit better. So I actually appreciate that kind of a start, because there's plenty of people who are going to be watching this who maybe haven't played every Phoenix Wright game out there yet. And I actually appreciate that. But when they finally got down to start hunting some stuff down, they did keep to the games to where they actually throw in some like occasional bits of humor and little jabs at each other or something like that. Even like the little occasional skit, which that's what they do in the games. It makes sense. This is staying true to the game series really well. And at the same time, it's definitely doing the previous series of Turnabout Storm its own level of justice, because it's actually holding up its own. And I am really excited to see where this goes. We got Coco Pommel as the would-be killer, or in this case, you know, obviously the defendant. We have Suri, who I am almost certain is going to be the prosecutor, but they haven't said anything yet. But I'm really certain that that's who it is. And then we got Phoenix Wright, who's going to be the main lawyer here, but we do technically have 2 other lawyers to help him out. The question is, will the equestrian law allow them both to be on the stage with him at once in order to give him assistance, or will they only limit him to maybe one, like in Turnabout Storm? Twilight was his like go-to assistant for doing the trials. Will they allow him to have more than one other individual to help him out? Who knows? There's a lot of potential questions here. I already have some theories going on in my head. I kind of said a little bit of it while this has been going on, but I already have my own theories as to like what could have happened, and most likely it's probably wrong, because if this stays true to the Phoenix Wright games, what you expect isn't actually the whole truth. It may be a part of it, but there's almost always more to it than you can originally guess. And that's why I love the game so much, because it keeps you on the edge of your seat. You don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what crucial piece of evidence is going to overturn your argument that you thought was hard, concrete proof that something did or did not happen. And I love them. I love the games because of that. And I just look forward to seeing how these guys do it for this series. Because Turnabout Storm, I never got to react to it, but it holds a special place in my heart. And right now, this series is off to a fantastic start into making itself a part of my heart as well. Because this is going very well, and I'm totally a part. I'm totally excited to look for whenever this one comes out again for part 2. But all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did too. Definitely go support these guys. I'm going to provide a link in the description down below to go watch the original version of this. But definitely make sure you stay tuned to their channel. We have no idea when the next part's going to come out. It's probably going to be for a good while. But do what I did. If you want to see this, if you want to see the next part, stay loyal to them, hang out, wait patiently for it. I waited, subscribed for them for a couple years, like 2 or 3 years. And I'm finally being able to take a look at this now. And doggone it, I still say that was worth the freaking wait. Waiting again for the next part is going to suck, but I will deal with it if it means that I can get something of this quality or even better. But with all that said, that is going to be it for this, everybody. So if you enjoyed this video, at least how much as I did, then you can leave a like down below. And like I said, most importantly, click the link in the description down below and go take a look at the original version of this and show support on their channel. Let them know what you thought about this and tell them how much you enjoyed this and you would love to see them continue it. I know they want to do it, but make sure you show them your support for this, because this is a fantastic project, and oh god, I really want to see more of this. But that's going to be it, so I thank y'all for watching, and until next time, this is Brony 44 saying, see you guys later.